Alright guys, in today's video we're looking at P or part number 43 from our intermediate flat parts. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we're back into the program here. Now, today's shape is going to be kind of a rectangle with rounded sides, so left and right. And you can always say in many ways it's similar to this part 3 or part number 3. But instead of setting the height of these roundings, we're going to be setting just the width, and the roundings will be the same. So now in order to add it, we're going to go to flat parts P43, and then from the preview here we can see we've got a few different options. So we've got the rounding, which will be setting these round sides. We've got X, which is the width, and V, which is the height. So now there is some things to keep in mind with the shape, which is important. So I'm just going to go to a quick default, and then we'll see from there. So let's go 300 width. The rounding I'm going to do about 50, and the height I'm going to do about 100. If I go preview, you can see we've got a shape similar to the preview there, just maybe a bit wider. Now if we had to set the rounding too low, let's go about 20. This is relevant to your width and that. If we say OK, we'll see nothing, and then if you try to add it, it's going to give you an error and you have to re-add your shape. So just keep that in mind. Your rounding needs to at least be a certain size depending on your width. So, and another thing is, if we set our X, which is our width, less than perhaps our rounding, or about the same, we're going to get some funky shapes again. So if I go OK here, you can see we're still getting some overlaps and that. If it had a bit of a bridge here, perhaps it would have been nice, so you get some unique shapes. But this is obviously going to do separate cutouts, so all these pieces are going to be individual, which might spoil your shape a bit. So I'm just going to set this back to 300. So just a recap again, or a quick reminder that obviously when it comes to these three values, your rounding, you want to be at least a certain size relevant to your width, or your width. Well, actually I think it's the height, my apologies, otherwise it won't work. So just if it gives you the error or it shows no preview, just up your rounding until you find something that works. And then obviously your X, you want to keep it larger than your rounding as well. So otherwise, if I click OK here, we just quickly add this to our actual middle sheet, just so we have it here as a reference. So as you can see, this is part 43. It's a nice little rectangle with rounded left and right. But yeah, otherwise, in the meanwhile, if we go to softwaretraining.co.za, we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.